check this out. Technical Tuesdays, diving into the charts. Let's get it. Bitcoin sitting here at 29,923, continuing to fall down. One thing that people were saying, and people got a little excited about, was this green bullish candle that we see here. And to be honest with you, if you ever heard of a kangaroo tail, that's kind of what was displayed here on the weekly time frame. A kangaroo tail. If we go to the daily time frame here, we do see here that it was some respect in this level, but to be honest with you, it's not anything to be excited about, because it's still just a pullback, and this is just a counter trend line right here, because we are in a bear trend. Counter trend line here, just pulling back, and I'm expecting a drop below here very soon. So we'll see if that happens. Just some analysis here, and looking at Bitcoin, like there's nothing indicating to me that we will somehow break above, because I'm bearish right now. I'm bearish until we break above and close above 48.5. So we're a long ways away from there. I don't see any other level that I would necessarily, it will kind of skew my overall sentiment of this market. 48.5 right now is what I'm looking at, and it's okay, because I'm keeping these up here, and whether or not it hits or not, I'm keeping it up here. The reason why I started this up here is because that's what really needs to go wrong in order for me to change it. But I see just a slight pullback, which is okay. And for me, like I said, I need to see a break above a key level for me to change my sentiment. So the weekly time frame as well. Looking at the weekly time frame, nothing much here. Just it did respect this key level. So this will be a key level when we drop. If and when, I would say when, but this isn't financial advice. But if we drop below the 25,000 level, head to between 20,000 and 17,000, that will be a key level of resistance. That level of support we're at right now, where you see in red, currently sitting at about 20. Let's call this zone, but the whole area, let's say around 28,000. We'll say 28.6. That will be a key level of resistance in the future. If it drops below and closes below like we're expecting, that will be a major level to pay attention to. 100%. So everyone's excited about that green candle, like I said, but like I said, it does look like a kangaroo tail. There's nothing that's really swaying me to think that, that's the bottom. Nothing swaying me yet. Just a lot going on, and we'll pay attention. We'll see what happens. Like, technicals will allow us to react and respond to the market. Based on this weekly time frame, I would need Bitcoin to break above this, pretty much the same level that we just saw on the daily. But for me to have any bullish sentiment at all, I'd want to see us break 48.5. So the same thing we saw on the weekly time frame. Daily time frame, and that's kind of it. We'll see what happens with Bitcoin. Let's dive into Ethereum. Looking at Ethereum, key level of support here as well. We're seeing the same thing. Like I said before, this will be a major level if and when we break below 1778. So that's going to be a key level of resistance if we break this level of support. Definitely something to pay attention to. Anything can happen in the market, but really based off of everything that's going on fundamentally and what we're seeing technically, there's no reason why we should not be able to break this level of support. So seeing similar things that we're seeing with Bitcoin, something to pay attention to for you and for your analysis, and also your accumulation zones. Like, this is a solid accumulation zone. It's far enough away from the all-time high. Never buy near the all-time high, right? And still, it's a good buy. It's just a good buy. We know Ethereum's going to be around long term. Everyone's thinking it's going to turn around right here. It's just the market we're in, and it's okay. Everyone should be excited about this instead of saying, "Oh, the sky's falling." No, you should have took some profit, right? But also accumulate more. It's a no-brainer. Looking at Stellar Lumens, I'm very bullish on Stellar Lumens. We're going to be talking about Stellar actually a lot more on the channel, just because it's one of those projects where, like, it's doing everything right and no one's talking about it. And that's kind of a reason why you should be interested in it. Be interested in projects no one's talking about. Just Jed McCaleb alone. We'll be talking about Jed McCaleb. Jed McCaleb alone is the reason why you should pay attention to Stellar Lumens. Hands down. We'll talk about it soon. Looking at price action, really made a new low. And this is kind of what we're seeing on every chart. Made a new low, and it's just pulling back. It's okay. It's respecting this level of support, yes. We go to the daily time frame. It's just going to be the same thing. It's going to be a counter trend line. It's going to be a counter trend line move. It's just pulling back, which we see right here. Just pulling back, and that's okay. A pullback. It's not saying, oh, now we're now we're bullish again. No, we're not. It's just a pullback. We were dropping like a rock. Price is doing what it should do. Just pull back a little bit to continue down. Now it's XLM is making a lower high point. That's okay. That's to be expected, and it's healthy. I like what XLM's doing. I definitely think it's one of the top underrated projects out right now. And the reason why you need to pay attention to it, like I said before, pay attention to it because no one's talking about it. There's no hype around it. They don't spend any money on marketing. Pay attention to it because you don't see it all over everywhere. That's one of the reasons why I think Stellar Lumens has big potential. Not just because of the tech, but because of what they're doing, and you have a chance to get early because no one's talking about it. Right? You don't want to wait until everyone's talking about it. Then you're getting in, but it may not necessarily be the best price action to get in. So looking at that, it's just pulling back. Who knows how far that's going to go? I'm looking for a break of this counter trend line to head down. Here's the lower high point right here. And this is on the daily time frame. That's a lower high point. So a pullback, not breaking this lower high point is really what I would expect. Just a slight pullback, drop below, make a new low. Get some single digit numbers on Stellar, accumulation zones all over the place because it's nowhere near its all-time high. Looking at the charts here, nowhere near its all-time high. All-time high, I think it almost hit $1 one time, didn't it? Just missed $1. Hit 80 cents. Hit 80 cents. So nowhere near its all-time high. A ton of potential here. Actually, no, it did. All-time. I knew it broke $1. I thought I was going crazy. It did break $1. Hit $1.04. So nowhere near its all-time high. When it first launched, shot up to $1. Didn't reach it. Got 80 cents this time. Just good price action, good risk reward there. Something to pay attention to when you're looking at Stellar. And once we dive into the tech, you guys may want to pay attention to Stellar. Phenomenal team, terrible marketer, don't care about marketing, but ultimately providing a banking solution to the unbanked. So, and they have ripple ties, if you know about Jed McCaleb. So, pay attention to that. We'll be talking about that. Looking at XRP doing the same thing, respecting a level of support here. I expect it to go lower, and that's okay. XRP's, if you follow anything about XRP, it's undervalued. There's no reason why XRP should be 39 cents. But that holds true to pretty much any solid project in the crypto space right now, right? Cardano's undervalued, Bitcoin's undervalued, Ethereum's undervalued, and honestly, a ton of projects that we talk about here in this market are undervalued right now. That's why this is an opportunity. Looking at the technicals, respecting this level of support at 37 cents. Can it go lower? Will it go lower? Probably. All-time high, again, is almost $2, $1.96, like we talked about last week. And I'm okay with it breaking this key level, 39 cents. I'm okay with that. Using the fibs, swing high to swing low. Swing high to swing low, we see that this is definitely a project that is perfect when it comes to risk to reward. Are there guarantees? Absolutely not. But when it comes to risk to reward, I mean, doesn't get any better than this. Swing high to swing low here. You see, I mean, 100% is 15 cents. So if it's where it's at, I don't necessarily. Could it break 38 cents? Yes, it will break 38 cents. But where would it go? The next level, I would say, is 30 cents. That would be a good level of support right here. It's a strong pullback. I definitely wouldn't want it to break 88.6, but it is breaking there. I think it's breaking there. We'll see what happens, but I have it breaking there. Next level of support would be that 32 cents, and it could go lower. based off of, you know, just the market conditions, which is okay. But you know, could it go fill this level too? Maybe. We could honestly respect this extreme low and pull up here, and then, you know, have some wiggle room with a 31-cent retracement for XRP. But really, like, I would just hold true to this trend line that we see here on the charts, this trend line, and just kind of spread it over and see what happens. You know, when we break this trend line, and this trend line has held true the whole way down. So at this point, I think we can respect it. We got way more than 3 touches to the trend line, so it's something we can look at. XRP price action, and we're bullish until we break. Bearish. Sorry, we're bearish until we break 91 cents. That would kind of be my outlook, short term on the weekly time frame. Going to the daily, I think we have another price point. We could say, I could say bearish until we break 55 cents. That would be, you know, this level of now resistance right here, which was a level of support. That'll kind of be my outlook, and, you know, you guys can share your thoughts and opinions on the comments, but that's kind of my outlook here. We're bearish until we break 55 cents again. So, and that's just one level. I'd say we could add another level here at about 70 cents as well. Another level of resistance. So there's multiple levels of resistance that we need to break. Ultimately, 91 cents is its accumulation zone under 91 cents. That's my opinion. Accumulation zone indefinitely under 55 cents. So pay attention to that. Pay attention to the charts. There's a lot of markings on my charts right now. I like to keep my charts a little bit cleaner, but the reason why I've been keeping this up is just want to document these technical analysis to see what's going on. Don't really want to add or remove too much, so I want to just have this as a really just document the journey of, you know, Technical Tuesdays. So that's what we're doing here. But like, comment, subscribe if you got any value out of this video. Keep working on technicals, and, you know, keep your charts as clean as possible, respecting major levels of support and resistance, as well as clean Fibonacci retracements as well. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Hope you got some value. Keep moving forward in everything that you do, and we'll see you soon.